Hello, you lovely people. I'm preparing the last dish before my departure, which is lasagna requested, and it's already prepared. We just put it together, and while doing that, we can talk a little bit so I don't feel so sad and lonely. I went to pick up my medicine and contact lenses. So during the filming, I will not be wearing glasses. Here we have the onion chop. Here the cheese are prepared, the noodles. We also Steve also invited for Wendy's burger. I didn't finish mine, but this lasagna is for when I'm gone, so he has the following days. As the weekend will be coming, and he'll be during the weekend, he'll have it for the weekend, let's put it like that. And the rest of the food he has frozen up. I have to explain him what is what. Peanut butter chicken, chili, pork, yeah, the time went very fast. The time went very fast, and life is difficult, you know. Everybody needs to know what makes them happy. Your definition of happiness is this and that. You need this, you know. Everybody has different values and priorities. You have to connect in some, and some you have to connect, you know. In the end, let's put it like that. In the end, it all has to make sense. It has to make sense for everybody. I'm really doing my best these years to make my life make sense. I bettered my health mentally with being medicated, therapy, so on, and then with reducing my drinking, then with being active, then, you know, getting again back to my country and to my roots and the system and all of that. Then reconciling with my mom and my grandma. So I really pushed myself. I really did push myself. And I'm really happy about my achievements so far. In life is the idea to work together and to better your life together. To not, if the other person doesn't, declines instead of bettering themselves, it's very hurtful, you know, very hurtful. I cannot force anyone. Like I said, everyone has the right to live how they want. adding the garlic. Soja sad, for me it's very sad. Make some sadness. But at the same time I'm excited for me, you know, for what is coming my way. My mother is also being super cool. She's even waiting, you know, until she wants to go with me to Romania. And she said, you know, about some papers to put on my name. And that's really, really nice, you know, at the end of the day. At the end of the day. Add a little bit more oil. Okay. Okay. So yeah, that's cool that my mom made her schedule around mine. Unexpected and nice. Nice, you know, for me and my mom together to go to Romania. Anyways, the last time I was there, it was too short and I didn't get to see all my friends and stuff. So if I would go now, that would be very, very pleasant, suitable. Let's see how everything falls into place, you know? I cannot plan everything, we have to see how things fall into place. As you see, you know, every day you learn information and life changes, a different perspective. So you just have to see. Man, in the pharmacy today, I went to pick up my medicine. I told them, I don't know, I've talked to them, I don't know how many times. I told them, I don't know how many times, that I need it for 3 months. And what do you think they did? Of course, only gave me for 1 month. Whatever, I don't care. It's not like I really even use that medication, but I like to know to have it. I don't really use it, honestly, but I know I like knowing that I have it, and you know, whatever. Sometimes I do use it. Maybe it makes me feel better for the moment, whatever. Okay. So now we put in spices. Vegeta. Okay. Paprika powder. Okay. A little bit of garlic powder. A hint of oregano leaves. Okay. Basil. Okay. Pepper. But really, in the end, guys, I really do the best for the people that I'm with, you know, in my life. I really try to be tolerant and, you know, good with my mom, with my husband, with, oh, even my fucking roommate, you know, like. But I'm just gonna have to watch out what makes me happy. I'm just gonna have to just not care about other people for some time. It's the time for myself. I talk too much, you know, to just let everybody take the shit on me, and, you know, or I'm important to you, or I'm not important. What is for you important? What is for you happiness? Okay, now we put the tomato. For example, I never expected anyone, you know, to say, I can make you the happiest and you don't need anything else. No way. You always got to be wired up on something in order to be happy with me. That means there's something wrong. It's like exactly when I remember those were the days when I could only like have sexual intercourse when I was drunk, and when I was not drunk, you know, it's the same kind of thing. It's for me the same kind of concept. Why could I not have sex when I was not drunk? Because I was inhibited. I had sense. I had common sense, and I had shame, and probably I didn't want to fuck the person. But when I was drunk, I was like, oh, I have no shame. It's cool, and you know, let's have some fun. Because I was young, I was stupid, but that was me back then. You know, if you have to be always on something, and that's your priority in order to be happy, then that's not happiness with me. That's not that means you're not happy, man. You're not happy in your life, you're not happy with me, you're not happy in general. Okay, and now it becomes tomato paste. I'm a good person. I try to be a good person. I know I'm not an amazing person. I know I'm not like, but I try. I really try, guys. I try. And I catch myself. It's not that I'm harsh on myself. I beat myself up. I get mad at myself. I try to educate myself. I try to discipline myself. But I try at the end of the day to, you know, be a better person, you know, every day. A little bit better. Not worse. Better, not worse. And especially when we're getting older, we're meant to become wiser, you know? Especially when you're already old yourself. Wise. In the end, God and the universe, you know, take control of things how they want. Some things are meant to be the way they're meant to be, and they fall into place the way they fall into place. And that's the way it is, and we don't have to think too much more about it. Everything in life happens for a reason. Everything takes its course for a reason. some hot sauce. Do the dishes. With my packing, I'm pretty much done. I don't have so much more. This we can now leave on little fire covered up for 5 minutes. And then we layer it together and put it in the oven. Can you smell it?
Yes, very nice, beautiful. Best lasagna around here. Could not name a pick an Italian restaurant off the internet around here that would be any better.
In Ohio, stop.
Anywhere around here, fucking this whole quadrant.
I mean, also in Akron.
Anywhere in the yeah. Around. Well,
here's the sauce.
There is a restaurant called
cheese.
Luigi's that's supposed to be pretty good in Akron. Luigi's.
Luigi's.
Yeah, it's probably the most popular Italian restaurant in the city. You know.
But everybody knows that I'm very sad. I love Steve very much. It is what it is. As I said, people are people. You cannot change anybody. I also cannot be changed. I also have the right also to my small expectations and happiness demands that I have in life, because I don't got big ones. I really don't have big ones. I'm pretty easy going. I am. But it's not. Also, today, you know, the school wrote me and they wanted me to come by to help with I don't know what. And I had to write that I said, I don't have to go back to my country. I will give a sign if I'm back. Something like that. And then she wrote me back, I'm looking forwards. And that's nice. I should have told her, I will come back when the FDA removes the fucking kratom and the fucking 7-OH. Then I'll be back in America. Asshole. Remove that shit. Okay, we can set this down. Now this will be hot, but what can I do? I don't want to burn myself because we have filming coming up, so no burning. It's the last thing I need. Okay, we put this here. I put some butter on it. And here we go. Meat. I can hear Cartman. Dude, I can hear Cartman.
Yeah, I'm watching. They're talking about the episode last night on this podcast. Brian Taylor Cohen. He got diarrhea and flew out the window. Remember?
Yeah.
Flew all around the room and flew out the window.
I'm going to try to make it smaller. I don't want to fill up the whole pan.
Toxoplasmosis. Is that really a thing?
I'm not sure, my love.
I think it is. I've heard of it. I'm pretty sure. I always thought it was a thing that you have to worry about with babies, though.
Okay, whatever. I'm not making it fantastic. Doesn't matter. And then sauce. It's not really sauce, I don't know, mixed cheese mixture. Ricotta cheese, cheddar rasped, and garlic powder, salt, pepper. These noodles pissing me off. Okay. Now, noodles. Cut away what I don't like. These are very... Whatever, I'll cut it up and make it nice at the end. For now it is this way. That's good enough, I find. Now we put meat sauce. Okay. Rest of the cheese. It's good enough. It's good enough. Some fresh onion pepper. Onion pepper, some fresh spring onion, and I'm gonna put it in the oven. I'll show you the end result. I have to cut it up nicely, whatever. The shape is not fantastic, but the mixture and flavoring and all is good. And that's what's important at the end of the day. I hope you enjoyed my little video, guys, and yeah, I'll make a thumbnail. Wait, look, I forgot the other meat. Oh, it's too hasty. Also, you have to imagine my mind is everywhere, you know, with departure, and it's not easy. But it's gonna be good. It's gonna be very nice. I'll make a thumbnail. I hope you enjoyed, and now I will go on the treadmill a little bit and then finish my luggage and whatever, you know. With this I say peace, peace, peace.